Flag. From about the 25, I believe. From the Somersworth field, it's Somersworth football once again. I'm Steve Lewis. Alongside is Jim Jabby Fabiano. And the Toppers this week will be taking on Fall Mountain Wildcats. Somersworth, undefeated on the season, rolling along, just demolishing all opponents. And they're taking on a 2-1 Fall Mountain team, but that's kind of deceptive, isn't it, Jim?
It certainly is. With that 2-1, they beat Pelham and Bishop Brady. And the team that they lost to was Newport by a large margin of 56-6. And you know what Somersworth did to Newport.
Right. And so Fall Mountain, they've had successful teams in years past. In fact, last year was a great game between these two teams. But this year they're relatively weak, and they only have 35 men on their roster. It's very, very small. And they're up against a real challenge today when they take on undefeated Somersworth. And Somersworth just rolling right along, Jim.
You know, Steve, I can go back a few years, quite a few years ago, with Somersworth used to come on with 18 and 22 fellas, and Somersworth was a team that used to be intimidated. Now it's just reverse. With the linemen that they're having, especially today, with Captain McKay at 227, Remick 222, Dan Hodgson 322, Dan Porter 296, and Randy 70 226. That's intimidation for a high school team.
I wouldn't want to face that line. And so far, Somersworth is 3-0 in the season. As we said, they've defeated Newport, Plymouth, and Franklin. So they're looking for an undefeated team. Looking beyond today, they've got some tough opponents scheduled.
They certainly do, and we'll just get through talking about not too long ago between Sauhegan and Laconia. We figure that Laconia will probably be their toughest opponent.
Right, because they are undefeated, and they are in Class 3. As a matter of fact, Sauhegan's in Class 3 as well, so both of those teams are going to be very strong opponents for Somersworth this year, and we're looking beyond this game, and hopefully Somersworth isn't, because they may take this team as a pushover, and that could be a fatal mistake.
You're right, Steve. We're looking for a game to be way out of way, but the team itself, you know, this game has to be played on the field, not with the ink or on paper. So it could be a big, big upset, and if it is going to be a big, big upset.
That's for sure. Fall Mountain defeated Bishop Brady, as you said, last week. They're coming off a victory, but they just squeaked by a 16-7 win. So they're 2-1 on the year, and Somersworth is 3-0. So we'll be back with the opening kickoff between Somersworth and Fall Mountain after this message. This tree for the opening kickoff, and Somersworth will be kicking off to Fall Mountain. I better not say Foul Mountain. 3-0 Somersworth against 2-1 Fall Mountain.
As you just mentioned, Steve, Fall Mountain won the toss. They elected to kick, and you wonder if they'll be put in a hole right off the bat if they hold them on 4 and out, 3 and out.
Number 27, number 34.
Dan Devlin kicking for the Toppers. And we're underway. Here it comes. A short kick. Bounces at about the 25, and that's where it stands. Oh, you know, one of the Somersworth players almost got down there in time.
Very, very close, because that's a free ball.
That was Kevin Hebert that almost got there at the ball. That would have been a big surprise.
Once that ball goes 10 yards, that ball's alive. Anybody can jump on it. Free ball.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats. That's Fall Mountain's nickname. At their own 26-yard line. The 4 captains for the Toppers: Wayne McKay, Kevin Hebert, John Dumas, and Rick DeHarnay. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, and Jim, as you talked with the coaches for Fall Mountain, they intend to pass a little bit more today.
Keep it in there, quite a formation.
Well, we got flags going, and they tried to hit that line, and nothing budged. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, we got Wayne McKay right there on the tackle.
Let's grab number 55, Wayne McKay, immediately for a 1-yard run.
Wayne only stands at 6'4", 277 pounds. He's a senior.
The official is talking to Kevin Hebert, and I think they're going to decline. Let's see. Procedure in motion. It's declined, 2nd and 10.
The penalty has been declined.
Giving you the names of the officials for today's game. Referee is Mike Blaze. The umpires Dave Barnes, line judge Mo Bilodeau, and Mark Swartz.
All right, they split out. Fall Mountain splits out 3 onto the right side passing formation. Let's see if they go to the air. They do. Fire over to the flat, and they're going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. Whoa. Kevin Russell received that pass, but lost 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, we had one that made the play, but Wayne McKay came up fast, very fast, and got him for a loss, as you just mentioned.
This could be a long afternoon, Jim.
Well, I was thinking, too, if they made the right judgment of receiving rather than kicking the ball.
3rd and 15, the ball on the 21. Let's see if they go to the air once again. As the quarterback, Jed Pellerin. Oh, it's a delayed handoff. And getting a fairly good run, 5 or 6 yards, is John Toll.
And I'm going to keep mentioning this name all afternoon. McKay in on the tackle.
They marked the ball at the 26, so it'll be 4th down 10, and Fall Mountain forced to punt. So we'll be seeing Somersworth on offense. Russ Frost is back at about the 38-yard line.
Tanner Royce looking good in practice on his kicks.
Let's see what he does here. He gets a good snap. Here comes the rush. Oh, Wayne McKay almost had him.
Nice
and the
kick.
Punt goes down to Frost. He takes it up the sideline. He's out of bounds as he crosses the 50-yard line. So Somersworth will take over in Fall Mountain territory.
Boy, he had a wedge there. If he could buy that first man, he was off and running for that TD.
They place the ball on the Fall Mountain just across their 45.
Well, it's a tough position to be in right now for Fall Mountain. First possession of the ball, and you're in their territory.
All right, out they come. John Dumais quarterbacking the team. And the give to Rick DeHarnay. DeHarnay thrusts out into the open for a first down and more. He just keeps on going. Inside the 30.
See, you talk about strong legs and body strength. He just took that tackle and brought him up 5 yards and let it go.
Let's see, they place the ball on the 27, so it'll be, that's between the 27 and 28. We'll call it the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Somersworth.
I think the line alone is intimidating that Fall Mountain. They're tough.
And straight up on the left side is Hebert. Hebert just busts out into the open, makes it look easy. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown. That took 2 plays, Jim.
Yeah, that's where you go and you give Hebert all the credit there, deserving the credit, but it's that lineman that make those holes. Big Mac trucks could go through them. You said it, Steve. Could be a long day.
Could be quite a gain for all of the running backs for Somersworth this afternoon. So as the teams come up the field with 9:29 remaining in the first quarter, we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. Somersworth leads by 6.
Hardee's Market and Deli, 303 Main Street in Somersworth, is well known for the most delicious subs and deli sandwiches around. Careful preparation and generous portions make Hardee's the favorite of so many. Hardee's is home of Pepsi in case lots, 6-packs, or in individual cans. And don't forget the giant cooler is stocked with the coldest beverages in town. Hardee's is your place for all types of food items, as well as video rentals and Megabucks tickets. There's something special for everyone. Come in and say hello to Chris, Gino, and Danielle, now the happiest family in town. At Hardee's Market and Deli, 303 Main Street in Somersworth.
Dan Devlin ready to kick off once again. Seems like he just did it a few minutes ago, and he did. Somersworth leads 6-0. Now he gets a better kick away this time as it bounces down to inside the 15, and it'll go out of bounds.
Well, that's a violation.
You would think that there would be some compensation because he could have had that ball.
Well, I think he made the right move on that one, Steve, because if he got it, the ball would be back there on the 10. Seeing that we're out of bounds, they have to re-kick.
Or they bring it out. Let's see.
Yeah.
Now in Maine, the rule is they started at 35.
35.
Let's see if that's the same in...
the 30, they're putting it, actually.
At the 30, so
30-yard line.
5-yard difference. Fall Mountain starts out of their own 30-yard line. Nope, it's 35.
Come on, fellas. NHIAA.
Push the ball to 35-yard line. We'll have a first and 10 by rule.
First and 10 for Fall Mountain. They couldn't get started in their first series. Let's see what they do this time. Tackle dive, and it's a couple of yards gain as Hebert ties up his man.
Yeah, big 25, Kevin Hebert, one of the captains. Hebert stands at 6'4", 200 pounds.
That was Jeremy Ring on the run. Let's see, a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7. The ball is placed on about the 38-yard line.
He had a quick opening on that. They really moved those linemen. Hebert, being a linebacker, made a nice tackle.
It's a daunting task to try to move the Somersworth line for a couple hours. 2nd and 7. Back to pass, straight back, looking, rolling out to his right, looking downfield, throws, lets it hang up, and it's intercepted. As that ball was just floated in.
28, Matt Turcotte.
Matt Turcotte on the interception, and that ball was just kind of left floating up there, and everybody converged on it.
Well, that's what happens. You put that ball in orbit. You'll have quite a few ball players there going for the ball.
Let's see, the ball is placed just shy of the 50-yard line. So Somersworth takes over the first set of downs. They took, the first time they had possession was on the Fall Mountain 45. Here they were on the 50, and somebody lined up wrong.
Now, according to the flag that's over on the side of Fall Mountain, should be against Fall Mountain.
Well, the wind blew, so it's hard to say. But this rule of lining up in neutral territory is causing a lot of delay of the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Oh,
wow.
Exactly what happened, I don't know. That's a 15-yarder. That's really something.
He probably didn't say sir to the official when he was talking to him.
And that could be over by the Somersworth, not the Somersworth, the Fall Mountain bench. 1st and 10, the ball is on the Fall Mountain 35. Hebert has it. Hebert gets it to the 30.
Nice tackle. Big 33, got him by the ankles there. That's Tyson Royce. He's a captain of the Wildcats.
2nd and 5 for the Toppers.
Tyson Royce.
Hebert has scored already. 27-yard run. Somersworth leads 6-0. 2nd and 5. This time the give is to Rick DeHarnay. He just busts through the line, looks for an opening, almost busts completely open, but gets it inside the 20.
Good tackle by Ted Pellerin, another captain. Pellerin.
Gain of 13 yards for the Fall Mountain. 18-yard line will be a first and 10.
They just keep rolling on.
They don't need to go to the air. They just.
I was just thinking if they'd cross them up with the air, but that'd be kind of foolish.
1st and 10, the ball is on the 18. Wingback is Turcotte. And he gets the ball. And he's wide open as he sails into the end zone untouched.
Unbelievable. Turcotte. Steve, I think you could have taken that ball and gone all the way with it yourself. What a hole.
The first series took 2 plays. This last series, if you discount the penalty, took 2 plays.
You know, you see all smiles here on the substitutes here at the bench. They figure if they get a few more scores, they'll be playing this ball game.
That's right. They're going for 2. Back to pass. Dumas looks and was trying to hit Pepin. Had him, but it's just off his shoulders. So it goes incomplete.
Should have had it.
As the teams come back up the field, 7:18 remaining first quarter. Somersworth has the lead as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. Marty's is located at 669 Central Avenue in Dover, owned and operated by
Marty Reardon.
This has been just an incredible blowout, and it could be a long, long afternoon. Substitutes may be here before the first half is over. Here comes Devlin again. 3rd time he's kicked, and this is a good one. And it goes all the way back.
Oh, look at the swarm of blue.
He's crushed just at about the 11-yard line.
And that was tackle Kevin Hebert.
Tanner Royce trying to run that back, didn't get very far.
Good speed by Kevin, made the tackle.
So Fall Mountain takes over on their own 13.
Still a long way to go in this first period, 7 minutes.
It's a tough task for Fall Mountain. So far, twice they've had possession, haven't done anything. And,
trying to get that 55 in on McCabe on the play.
John Toll was the runner, and he got nowhere. He lost a couple, back to the 10. And as happens in almost every game, the line slowly shows their dominance. Right now, they are dominating completely, and it could be a tough afternoon for Fall Mountain. It'll be 2nd down and 13. Pellerin over the middle, complete, it's wide open. And going out into the open. One man there to try to stop him. Tripping and falling is, that's Tyler Haskell, who caught that pass all the way down to the Somersworth 45.
Now, whether they found a weakness on that time will tell. As before this, this Fall Mountain football team was in a catch-22. If they ran through the line, they were stopped. They passed, they were intercepted. They may have found a weakness.
Well, it certainly caught Somersworth off balance. It was just a sharp hit right over the middle. And it's a 1st down for Fall Mountain on their own 46-yard line. On Somersworth 46. Tackle dive goes about a yard.
Ball carrier number 24, Jeremy Ring.
Yeah, 57 was on that. Jeremy Letourneau in on the tackle.
Jeremy Ring was the runner. So it's only a yard gain. 2nd down and 9. The ball is on the Somersworth 45. I think Fall Mountain's going to have to pass more often if they want to move the ball. I formation, power I, or the wing back on the right side here, going right over the middle again. This time it's up in the air, a little too high.
I think it was touched right over the line. Someone got their fingers on it.
Yeah, I think it was Hebert who may have deflected it up. So 3rd and 9 for Fall Mountain.
I don't know if that was good to complete that pass. It may have intimidated the Toppers.
5:10 remaining here in the first quarter of play. 3rd and 9 for Fall Mountain on the Somersworth 45. Again, over the middle. This time it's passed behind the intended receiver. Short passes, but
the one that made that play is Dan Porter. He just blitzed on that, and he hurried the quarterback.
That was intended for Tanner Royce, but he couldn't catch up to it. So it's 4th down, and Fall Mountain will be forced to punt.
Well, they were in that huddle quite a while. They may just be deceiving on this. They're not going to punt.
Well, I guess they have nothing to lose, so they're going to go for it on a 4th and 9. And it's a misdirection, boy.
Oh, boy.
That just didn't work at all.
They better dump that play there. They got a lot of confusion. The 3 of them merged right together on Fall Mountain. They ran into one another.
So Somersworth will take over, this time on the Fall Mountain 47-yard line. All 3 possessions for Somersworth are basically in the same area.
You're right.
1st and 10. Straight up the middle. Look at Hebert go. He's breaking out into the open.
Goodbye.
He may go for another one. This is going to be a 47-yard run for Kevin Hebert. 2nd possession, 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Wow.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable on that play. Kevin Hebert really looked good. The fella stands at 6'4", 200 pounds, and he's got speed. He can really move.
So the first series took 2 plays. The second series took 2 plays. This series took 1 play.
Well, there's a flag on the play, Steve. I see a yellow one.
Let's see what they're going to do.
I think it's against Toppers because he's standing over the flag. The most logical call would be the clip.
Take the points off the board. There's a flag down.
Well, let's see. It must be a holding call. Holding or clip? Let's see what it is.
Yeah, clip.
All right, they're marching it off back to looks like about a yard gain on the after marching off from the point of infraction. So it's
still first down.
So the ball's on about the 47. Yeah, about the 47. It'll be first and 9 for Somersworth. DeHarnay gets it. DeHarnay bulls his way through. Look at that. As he kept going and got inside the 35.
Well, they're coming out of that backfield like a bullet. Tackle made by Big 56. I have them on a program.
They've got a, they get enough for a first down every single run. The ball on the 33-yard line, first and 10 for Somersworth. Full house backfield, and this time the give is to Turcotte on the left side. Finds another big opening, and there he goes. Turcotte with a 33-yard run. That's his second of the afternoon. Oh, my.
Turcotte. 5'9", 176 with a lot of speed. What the Toppers are proving today is they not only have that line and the strength, but they're showing some speed today.
And they're showing a lot of variety as far as mixing up the plays and who's getting to run with the ball. Turcotte is having a great afternoon. All right, here comes the point after as Devlin will try. Here's the snap. The ball is down. That looks good from here, and it is. With 4:02 remaining, it's now 19-0 Somersworth in the lead as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. Remaining. There he goes, a low-line driver.
Quibblers are dangerous.
Picked up by Tanner Royce, and he brings it across the 20, and then gets plowed under.
Troy Brown was the first man to get his hands on him. Slowed him up, and a horde of blue tacklers got him down.
One of the many on a special team play once again. On first and 10, their own 23-yard line.
So if my calculations are correct, Jim, Somersworth so far has only run off 7 plays and scored 3 touchdowns.
Which makes the score 19-0.
It's really a one-sided game. One of the most one-sided games we've been involved in. First and 10. Oh, look at that.
That's awful.
Oh.
We got 57.
Letourneau and
Jeremy Letourneau, 57.
And Dan Porter, both of them were right there, and they just sandwiched that guy. So the ball is now on the 20. It'll be 2nd and 13 for Fall Mountain.
I think it's going to take a good team to beat these Toppers.
I think that Laconia game is going to be an incredible game. And it's in Laconia.
No, it's here, Steve.
It is? Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
It's here.
That's right. We will be covering that game. That's in a few weeks. October 22nd. That's going to be a big game, Jim.
The team that should give them a little trouble, too, is Howhegan, and that will be on the road.
That's next week.
Mm-hmm.
That running play gained quite a few. Well, it only gained about a yard or so. So the ball is on the 21. Be 3rd and 12 for Fall Mountain.
Talking about that Howhegan game, that's at night. That's at 7 o'clock. October the 7th.
Fall Mountain splits out 2 receivers to the right side, and back to pass is Pellerin. Rolls to the right, looks, throws, and throws it out of bounds. Man, he got planted out of bounds.
There's a flag. That's a good call by the officials because he more or less ran out of bounds.
Oh, he threw it when he was out of bounds. Okay.
Oh.
And I think that
grounding the ball, they call it, Steve.
I think that Somersworth's going to decline. There's really no sense.
Well, actually, that's a penalty plus loss of down.
And, yeah, it's back where he ran out of bounds, so the ball is on the... Oh, they're marching it off. It's going to be inside the 10. At about the...
and it's also lost it down.
About the 9-yard line. 4th and a mile for Fall Mountain.
What else could go wrong with these
They should surrender.
Wildcats?
They should surrender.
Well, they're wearing white jerseys.
Tanner Royce will be punting in the end zone. High snap. Can he get it away? And he does, but it's up in the air. It's not going to go very far. It hits at about the 10-yard line. That was only about a 10-yard punt.
Came very, very close of being blocked and over his head as the snap.
This is really a tough afternoon for Fall Mountain. 2:04 remaining first quarter.
And Dumas is yet to put that ball in the air.
Just on the point after the 2-point try, which was unsuccessful. 1st and 10, the ball is on the 12-yard line.
There he goes.
And then on the right side.
Look at that. It takes about 6, 7 fellas to take him down.
That was Rick DeHarnay on the carry.
Yeah, we had 33 in on the first tackle, which was Tyson Royce, the captain.
He brought the ball inside the 10-yard line. Let's see where he places the ball, at about the 8-yard line.
Jim may want to test the arm now of Dumas.
Ball is on the 8. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Somersworth I formation. Pitch out going to Frost. Frost juggles the ball, picks it up, and takes it to the 5.
Nice tackle by number 40, John Toll. 5'11", 180 pounds.
So it'll be 3rd down. From the 5-yard line, it'll be 3rd and about 4.
John Toll made a nice tackle on that. He's only a sophomore.
Well, this drive is taking a little bit of extra time.
Yeah, 53 seconds to go. Score Toppers 19. Wildcats nothing.
Hebert, straight through and in. He made it look easy, didn't he, Jim?
Piece of cake right there. Piece of cake. I think Jim will try to go for 2 on this.
So Hebert has 2 scores and Turcotte has 2 scores. It's 25-0.
You know, not taking anything away from the Fall Mountain Wildcats, but this more or less is even less than a scrimmage.
It's hard to get enthused about this game. All right, here comes the point after. Devlin will be kicking, and good snap. And he drives it right into the line.
Ball is dead in high school ball.
So it's no good. 25-0 is the score as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard, located at 669 Central Avenue. Where, Jim?
In Dover.
Over in Dover. 25-0, and if they kept the first string in, Jim, we could have a game that goes up to 100.
Did he touch it? That's a live ball if he touched it.
Goes out of bounds inside the 20, so they'll probably take it out to the 35.
That's right. It'll be 1st and 10.
They'll be grateful they got to the 35.
Getting back to that Dover game last night, that was Bishop Girton that they beat.
It was a lopsided affair. Fall Mountain has won 2 games, but kind of deceiving because they beat they beat Pelham, which is only in their 2nd year of football. And they beat Bishop Brady, and Bishop Brady probably, unfortunately, one of the worst teams to ever field a football team.
Well, as we mentioned, this is a team that beat them, Bishop.
Only 42 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Seems like we've gone 3 quarters already. On that series, the runner, I think it's Ring, he got a yard and then dropped the ball, but they give him possession.
Tackle by John Matson, 57. He's only a sophomore.
So they are getting some substitutes in, and that's good. I don't know if they'll get another play off, as we're down to only 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Well, if I was the Wildcats, I'd let that clock run out.
Looks as though Fall Mountain's going to do just that, and we'll check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard once again. It's 25-0 at the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter about to start. 25-0 is the score. And we do have a couple of substitutes in there. Fall Mountain on their own 35. Back to pass, straight back to pass. Look at the rush, and it's a screen pass over on the left side. Whoa.
Timed it all the way.
Frost nails his man back at the 25.
Russ Frost, senior, 5'11", 170. He had that play all the way.
For a loss.
That was a screen to Jeremy Ring, and it definitely didn't work.
To the 27 will be 3rd and 18 for Fall Mountain.
Let's see where they place the ball. They place the ball at about the 26-yard line, and that's a 9-yard loss.
Jim Keys is getting ready for mass substitution after this play, I believe.
3rd and 19, back to pass once again. This time protection, fires long, and intercepted. Turcotte has it. Turcotte has a number of people in front of him. He wheels his way down to the 25. Second interception for Somersworth. The quarterback, what he does is just let that ball hang up there.
Just lets it hang, and about 3 or 4 merge right on that ball. Dan Porter was in on that tackle.
26 yard line by the top of the body, 1st and 10 for this.
So Somersworth takes over, and we see a lot of substitutes now, although John Dumas is still quarterbacking.
Yeah, you got him, and you got Hebert still in there.
DeHarnes is still in there. So most of the first line is still there. 1st and 10 from the 26. The give is to DeHarnes. He just waltzes right straight through, down to about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. If it wasn't for Aaron Fournier, that sorry about that. That was number 8 for Fall Mountain, Jed Pellerin.
We got a clip against Somersworth. So they're starting to just take it easy. They're not executing as well as they should with a clipping call.
Well, I'll tell you, Steve, a lot of that clipping call and holding is a lot of judgment call. It's a gray area for the officials to call.
Well, that brings the ball back to about the 27-yard line.
A lot of judgment.
From the Fall Mountain 27-yard line.
So it's 1st and 11.
You have a lot of scouts here, as you mentioned. Get them all from Sauhegan, St. Thomas, Laconia, Milford, and Dover.
Right, Dover. Saying, what is this Somersworth team? They have a line that any college in the nation would wish.
Right.
DeHarnes going to make up for the last time. He's going to take it down inside the 10. And he keeps going. Look at that. He just kept going inside the 5. He was tackled at the 10 and just dragged inside the 5. Great play by Rick.
You had Jed Pellerin, had him around the arms, but you can't bring these kids back with an arm tackle. You got to put your shoulder and helmet right into that gut. Nice running.
So the ball is placed on the 3-yard line. Fall Mountain decides to take a timeout. It's a 1st and goal for Somersworth. As we said, Jim, next week, Somersworth takes on Sauhegan at Sauhegan. In the few years that they've had that game, it's been an unbelievable rivalry, hasn't it?
It certainly has, and it's just unfortunate that they're not in the same division. Sauhegan is a league above them, but it will be a great game, the same as Laconia.
1st and goal from the 3. Here goes Somersworth trying for their 5th touchdown of the afternoon. And this is only the 2nd quarter. It's DeHarnes on the left side, spins in for the score.
No flags. So there you have it, Steve. 31 points in the 2nd period. Too much power. Still got a long way to go, 10:26.
Let's see if they go for 2. Well, they're going to practice that point after. They're going to get it right. Dublin will be doing the kicking. Let's see if they get a good snap. Nice snap this time, and that time it's a perfect kick.
All the way.
10:26 remaining in the first half. It's now 32. The kicking, we saw him do a couple of the kicks in the Plymouth game. And here he goes. Good kick. Very good kick. Sails down to about the 12. Picking it up is Kevin Russell. Russell going for the sideline and loses the ball as Somersworth recovers.
Well,
unbelievable.
You've seen it, folks. Big 89 came up there pretty fast, and he just wrapped his arms and put his shoulder in and loosened that ball. Big Eric Pepin.
The recovery was made by number 20.
Nice play by Eric.
I would think the whole second half would be substitutes, Jim. There's no sense wasting injury with the first team. Somersworth takes over on the 22-yard line, looking for their sixth score, and here comes Frost. Frost gets it down to about the 15.
Tackle by Big 57, I got on that. Jeremy Letourneau. Good, clean tackle.
6 down to 16-yard line will be second.
So the ball is on the 15-yard line. It'll be second down and about 3 yards to go. Second and 3 from the 15. And that time, one of the new players gets in, and that is Joe Noel. Joe Noel, we haven't called his name before.
Yeah.
That's his first run.
Chris Bokes, B-O-K-E-S-Z, made the tackle on that.
So it'll be third down and 2 as the ball is just over the 15-yard line. This may be the first time that Somersworth will face a fourth down situation. Let's see if they can go for another first down as the giver's on the right side. And it looks as though they did get the first down as the carry was by Jeff Finney.
That tackle was made by John Toll on the one before this. Gave you the wrong name. Steve, you know what's interesting over here, and the folks should do it too. Try to keep your eye off the ball and watch the linemen, the impetus they have pushing forward.
The ball is just slightly touching the 10, so they could pick up a first down before a score. But let's see if they go in for the score as it's given to number 34. That is Ryan Frost, another Frost.
Loose ball.
Ryan Frost took it across the 5-yard line.
Ryan Frost on the carry.
Yeah, they're close.
They placed the ball on the 5, so it'll be second down and just about a little less than 5 yards to go for a touchdown, 5 yards to go exactly for a TD. And many of the first line are through for the afternoon, I think. Second and 5. On the right side, going in for a score.
There it is.
Joe Noel.
You get the big horses out of there, especially Hebert. Hebert, I guess, today could have broken a record in scoring. Well, I think it's right to say it's all over but the cheering.
So we're going for the point after.
38.
There it is, and this time, once again, it's good.
Extra point set by number 32, Dave Devlin.
And we're mentioning Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard an awful lot today because the score is just piling up. It's now 39-0. We'll be kicking off once again. We have 7:51 remaining in the first half. It's 39-0. How high can the score go, Jim?
You can bust that bubble.
I think it was busted the second play of the game. Brown gets a nice boot away. He can kick him good.
Ah, very good.
And Russell taking it back. So Russell, no, it's Jeremy Ring. Ring brings it up to about the 20.
David Cook on that tackle did a nice job for the special team because he was bumped once, got up and made the tackle.
On the return, he advanced it to about the 25-yard line. It will be first and 10 for Fall Mountain.
Well, they placed the ball on the 25, first and 10 for Fall Mountain. As we said, next week is Sauhegan, and the week after that is St. Thomas, and that could be another lopsided affair. Unfortunately, St. Thomas having a very weak year. So looking down Class 4, Jim, it looks as though Plymouth may be the the top contender for Somersworth and the crown. That's an incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
And that could be a very, very good game as far as a championship game. Plymouth against Somersworth.
Yeah, but I think what Somersworth showed against Plymouth, they're the stronger team. What would be interesting, too, is who would be the opponent for the first game against Somersworth.
That's right.
It'll be probably a weak team. Could be Fall Mountain.
2nd and 10, the ball remains on the 25-yard line. Back to pass, there's another floater.
Man.
And that time it was complete, even though it was a floater. I've never seen a quarterback throw such a fly ball as that, and that time it happened to complete it.
Well, Eric Pepin there was looking at the man rather than the ball. He had a lot of time to get under that ball and intercept it.
So it's 1st and 10 for Fall Mountain on their own 40-yard line. All of the first line is out now, taking a breather. And there's a pass into the flat, and it's incomplete. Juggled by Tanner Royce.
Quick hands by Rick DeHarness, 37. He almost intercepted that ball.
Well, if Royce had caught that, he'd only gained about a yard. Then he would have got plowed under.
Yeah, he started to run with the ball before he caught it.
2nd and 10, the ball remains on the 40. Let's see if Pellerin goes to the air once again. He does. And another floater. Ooh.
Any flags? Yeah, there's a flag.
Is that interference going to go against Somersworth?
Yeah, it'll be Somersworth. That's what they call face guarding.
Pass was intended once again for number 27, Tanner Royce.
Putting his hands up before the receiver had a chance to catch
Pass
it.
interference against the top.
Well, I would think with a score with 39-0 in favor of the Toppers, you will see a lot of flags going the Wildcats' way.
Let's see where they place the ball. It'll be a first down as it's placed on the just about the 45. Somersworth 45, and this is the first time that Fall Mountain has gotten into Somersworth territory. They got it by way of a penalty. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. And once again, they go to the air. Nice catch. That time,
Nice tackle.
Tanner was able to catch that ball. Tanner Royce.
Good strong tackle by Rick DeHarness, captain. Rick's a senior this year, but he hit hard to call a sure tackle.
7-yard gain on that pass completion, and so the ball is now on the 37. 2nd and 3. Now they go into a passing formation with only one setback behind Pellerin. And looking over the middle, caught and complete for a first down. Pellerin throws them high, and unless they jump high for the ball, and I guess he has to with the line there.
You got Jason Liver in on the tackle. Here's Eric Pippin. Looks like every play will be in the air, and sooner or later, you know what's going to happen. Will be an interception.
So it's 1st and 10 for Fall Mountain. They have the ball on the Somersworth 27-yard line. They're moving with the ball because they're facing the second string. Once again, a pass, but it's behind.
Get it?
Behind the intended receiver. That was Kevin Russell.
That was almost intercepted too. We got Randy Boston in there, 75, playing a tackle. His weight is 343. Number 75.
2nd and 10 from the 27. Once again, a pass, and there's another floater. Oh, nice play, DeHarnay, huh? That was a great play.
That looked like a college play on that one. Rick DeHarnay made a good defensive play on that one.
Just thank the quarterback, the way he just floats that ball. You have time to get underneath it. So it's 3rd and 10. Actually, let's see who they have in quarterback here. Yeah, it's still Jed Pellerin. I thought there was a backup quarterback, but still wait to see if Somersworth puts a backup quarterback in there to get a little bit of experience. 3rd and 10. Back to pass, straight back, coming from blind side, and they got him.
22. Big number 20 started the play, but 22 made the tackle. You hit Chris Rees and Travis King on the tackle.
A loss of 6. It'll be 4th and 16 at the top of the 34-yard line.
Let's see, the ball's now on the 34. It'll be 4th down and about 15, 16 yards to go. So they flood the right side with receivers looking for an all-out pass here that should go long. And oh, look at how high that ball is. It's brought down. Who's got it? I believe DeHarnay got it.
Now that was almost simultaneous.
Oh my! That's unbelievable. You know, that was just a gift.
Yeah, here's what happened, Steve. What it was, the official is calling it a simultaneous catch.
But
and
DeHarnay,
what happens, they go in favor of the receiver.
DeHarnay had possession much more than the receiver did. In fact, he wrestled away. But I think they just said, "Oh, I'll give it to these guys for a change."
If this was a no-score game or a one-point game, there'd be a hell of a rhubarb on that one.
Ball is just over the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for Fall Mountain. They may score in this game. Give them a little bit of a lift. Give on the left side of the line. Not going anywhere.
Here's where Jimmy sends in his first stringers.
Now he's staying with the second line, but let's see. That play run by John Toll, he didn't gain anything.
You get the heavyweights going in there now. You've got McKay or Remick, Hodgson, Porter.
Now the ball is on the 4, so it's a gain of 1. 2nd and goal from the 4. Yep, they put most of the first line back in. Let's see what happens, and it looks as though a procedure call going against Fall Mountain.
You're right. Well, that closes their chances of scoring.
There'll be 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll have to go back to the air.
So we get big 75 going in there again. Randy Boston, as I say, he stands at 5'10", 343. That's no mistake. That's 343. That's in weight.
4:05 remaining first half of play.
And he looks good out there.
Let's see if Pellerin goes to the air. And
another procedure.
Incomplete pass, and the flag goes down.
In motion.
It looked as though he was running sideways, but maybe not. All it's going to do is drag out the game here.
Well, I guess in 2 plays they lost, what, 10 yards? But they declined that penalty.
Has taken another timeout. 3:48.
Up, timeout. 3:48 remaining.
And what are the odds of them scoring on that line?
They have the ball on the 9 now. 3rd and goal from the 9. They're going to have to throw it in the end zone. Let's see if Pellerin does so. He goes, looks, fires, has a man over there. Complete! And a score!
88. Got caught on that. Was it Randy? 70?
That was to Tanner Royce scoring.
That was Phil Aresis. He was looking at the man rather than the ball. Well, I guess a lot of fans are happy to see the Wildcats score.
Well, not on this side. All right, they're going for 2. And they'll probably put it in the air. Well, here comes the rollout, throwing in the end zone, wide open.
Nice play. Boy, that's one of the best plays we've seen him play all afternoon.
Right, Pellerin scampering out and avoiding a tackle and throwing on the run into the end zone, and that man was wide open. That was Tyson Royce.
And Ted, I think that was a planned play to just go down. I thought he was going to go all the way down to the opposite end zone.
3:43 remaining as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. It's now 39-8.
Showing some empathy for that team. He's still got his second or third stringers as substitutes in there.
Well, it's good a lot of players get a chance to gain some game experience.
Not only that, you know, what comes around goes around, too. He may have a weak team some year, which I doubt.
Boy, he hasn't in the last 4. All right, first time that Paul Mountain kicking off. Short kick. Gathered in on the right side, almost to the 40. That was run back by Jason Lever.
I like the way he protected that ball, Steve. He just got that ball and just put his head down and cradled the ball.
3:38 remaining here in the first half of play. It's only been one half, hasn't it, Jim? All right, let's see what we got here. We got a new quarterback. And that's Scott Hodgson. Scott Hodgson is in there as quarterback. Another flag.
Hey, he got hit on that one.
That was Jeff Finney got thrown back, but
yeah, big hit by Jason Royce.
And you can expect when you have a lot of the second line and third line in there that there's going to be mistakes. That's a holding call going against Somersworth.
You can rest assured they're going to accept the penalty.
Well, the way it is right now, it's an even contest.
Yes. Now, looking down on the fellas that are in there now, these kids, they're freshmen and sophomores.
Scott Hodgson is a freshman who's in there right now. As the ball is placed just over the 30-yard line, it'll be 1st and 20. 1st and 20 for the Toppers. They lead 39-8. Full house backfield for the Toppers, and again,
the flag.
Looked like the center jumped or the right side of the line jumped.
Looks like the Toppers lost their rhythm. Different cadence. I think that's expected.
Well, that'll bring them back to a 1st and 25, a 2nd and 25 situation. Yeah, it's 1st and 25. I'm sorry, they haven't got a playoff. They've had 2 penalties. 1st and 25, the ball is on the 25-yard line. And that time the ball goes nowhere. Looks like it's back to the 20.
Nice tackle by Nate Baker, number 54.
Now we're down to 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half of play.
Long way to go for a first down. Can they get the second, third stringers in there? Do you think you'll find a breakaway runner?
Give on the right side and plowing ahead for about a 6-yard gain or so. Joe Noel on the carry, who got the last score.
You got to give Jim Case a lot of credit now for putting these substitutes in there and keeping the clock going.
There's 3 Hodgtons in the lineup.
The Hodgtons are back.
Well, there's four Hodgtons in the lineup, on the roster, 4 of them. And of course, Aaron Hodgson, who's on the sidelines, he's banged up.
Well,
quarterback looks and has a man wide open, and he hits him. Nice pass. Hodgson to Ty Cobb. That's his name, folks, Ty Cobb.
Yeah, and we're not playing baseball today, neither.
Ty Cobb with a great reception from Hodgson.
that was Fingernails on the Black.
Ty Cobb with a great reception from Hodgson.
A big play for the
That's Scott Hodgson who threw that ball, and a beautiful reception.
He was caught there for a second, and he just threw it up. Nice pass. Nice reception.
Oh, the receiver has a nice sports name, doesn't he?
Ty Cobb.
First and 10, the ball is on the Fall Mountain 25.
Imagine Keys will keep it on the ground.
Up the middle to the 20.
They're still hustling in there.
Joe Noel again.
Tackled by Nate Rudolph.
Rudolph was in on the stop.
Right tackle.
20-yard line.
Second and 5 for Somersworth. Give on the left side, struggling forward for a couple of yards gain. That's Ryan Frost on the carry.
Nate Rudolph on the tackle again. You know, you look at this Paul Mountain Wildcats there, they got some heavyweights there too. They're no pushovers as far as lightweights. You've got 220, 230, 190.
But you look at the team of the future for Somersworth who's out there right now, and they're doing pretty well. 3rd and 2, and the pitch out goes wide to Finney. Finney looking for the first down, but a flag is thrown.
Nice cutback by Finney.
The flag down on the play.
We only have 8 seconds remaining in the first half.
Then what's the score, Steve?
It's too high for me to count. Now a holding call going against Somersworth with just 8 seconds remaining. Now this has been an easy afternoon for Somersworth. Next week they get a tough challenge as Sauhegan. Boy, and we enjoyed going out there to Sauhegan to their facilities. Their facilities are among the best in the state. Well, time has run out here in the first half of play.
That's right. He's right.
How are they going to run out this play? It's supposed to have been the end of the first half, but
the timer was right on this, Steve, because the referee gave the wind-up time when he put that ball down.
Yeah. It's all academic now as time has expired here in the first half of play as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. Marty's is located at 669 Central Avenue in Dover, owned and operated by Marty.
Big Marty Reardon.
That's right, Marty Reardon. We'll be back with the second half after these messages. Second half, Jim, it's 39-8 is our score as Fall Mountain will be kicking to Somersworth.
Yeah, see, what we're lacking right here now is enthusiasm. They've got to pick that up.
And the kick is a high floater that Hebert will be picking up at about the 20. Takes it right up and just blasts into a couple of tacklers.
Yeah, Big John Toll in there, number 40. Brought him down along with 59, Tom Hasselman.
They're starting with the first line in there as the ball is on about the 39-yard line.
I think Jim will just keep this ball on the ground, eat up the clock.
Turcotte, Hebert, and DeHarnay in the backfield. DeHarnay gets the call. Skips his way forward for a first down and much more yardage as he gets it close to the Fall Mountain 40.
He showed an excellent balance on that. He was hit once then and kept his feet going.
The 41-yard line of Fall Mountain will be a first and 10.
So the ball is on the 41-yard line. First and 10 for Somersworth. We'll be back here in 2 weeks as Somersworth hosts St. Thomas Aquinas. Tackle dive right side. Turcotte with he keeps on plowing his way forward for about 5. Matt Turcotte has 2 touchdowns in the first half.
Good leg power on that. Took 4 men to take him down. In there was Mike O'Brien, number 9.
Turcotte has 2. Kevin Hebert has 2. Rick DeHarnay has 1, and Joe Noel has 1. 6 touchdowns, they lead 39-8. All right, they give to Hebert on the right side. Hebert getting close to the first down. As he gets to the 20, it looks as though it's enough. It's going to be close. Let's see where yep, they say first down, as it's just touching the 30-yard line. Looks as though they're going to go for one quick score and put the second team in again.
It may be just on this play.
First and 10 on the Fall Mountain 30-yard line. First back through gets the call. It's Hebert. He crosses the 30 to about the 27.
And they're keeping it on the ground. A nice tackle by number 40, John Toll again. He's been on quite a few tackles this afternoon.
So next week it's Souhegan for Somersworth, then St. Thomas, and then probably the big game of the year, even though it won't count as far as the standings go. It's a big game. It's Somersworth against Laconia. We'll be covering that. DeHarnay, right side, spins his way to the 20.
Close to a first down on that one. They're just pushing that white jerseys 2, 3, 4 yards at a time from the strong line of the toppers.
First down at the 19-yard line.
Well, let's see where they place the ball. It's going to be on the 19, first and 10 for Somersworth. Poor John Dume has to run to the sideline every single time. You'd think they'd have somebody send in the play.
He has, he works 2 games instead of 1, running back and forth.
First and 10 from the Fall Mountain 19-yard line. DeHarnay. DeHarnay gets it inside. Oh,
Loose ball. Looks like white jersey from here.
yep, Fall Mountain recovers. It's Fall Mountain ball.
The play for DeHarnay was on the carry. Stops, and Palmer will take over on down.
So Fall Mountain will take over on their own 17-yard line.
If you're going to make mistakes, this is the game to make them.
Been a lot of penalties in this game, and I don't know if it's sloppy play or the officials, but a lot more than what we usually see. Now Fall Mountain's coming out in a passing formation. 3 set off to the right side. And they go right up the middle. Or they try to. They try to move up the middle.
Couldn't move.
So that goes nowhere. Second and 10.
Big Jim Hebert in on that tackle. Kevin Hebert.
1 yard pickup. Second and 9 at the 18.
This has been a long game, Jim. First half took an awful long time simply because of all the touchdowns. Same formation with 3 receivers split out to the right side.
This time they'll put in the air.
Let's see if they go to the air and the quarterback goes for a floater, as he usually does. No, that time he keeps it low, and it only goes halfway toward the receiver.
He had no idea where to throw that ball.
I think the coach told him keep it low, and he certainly did that time. So it'll be 3rd and 10.
He's got a very, very slow release on the ball. Jet has.
All right, 3rd and 10. The ball is on the 17, 18-yard line. I guess it's about the 18-yard line. For Fall Mountain.
Long yardage to go for first down.
Let's see if they put it in the air. Back to pass. And looking, sets up a screen over on the left side as he's just barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, they tried that at least 3 or 4 times during the first half and didn't go anywhere. And again, it didn't go anywhere.
That was Tyson Royce who caught that screen pass, but he lost actually a yard. So it's 4th and 11, and Fall Mountain will be, if they have any sense, will be punting. Kevin Russell is back at about his 3-yard line. Let's see if they get a good snap. That time it is good. Not a very heavy rush, and a
Nice
good boot.
kick.
Real good boot. That sends Frost back, and it goes out of bounds at just about the 42-yard line. 7:22 remaining here in the third quarter of play, and so far, Jim, we haven't seen any scoring.
No, how about that? But it's early. 7:22, as you mentioned, with the score. Toppers 39. Ball Mountain 8.
43-yard line.
So Somersworth takes over. This is their second time they've had possession of the ball. Second series.
Again, Jimmy will keep that ball on the ground.
All right, they give, lost yardage for Russ Frost.
Yeah, John Toll in on that tackle again. He's looking good out there. He's only a sophomore, 5'11".
Second and 12 at the 40.
That brings it back to the 41, so it'll be 2nd and 11 for Somersworth. And maybe they just don't have the enthusiasm. They're not really moving with the ball right now. Kind of hard to have the enthusiasm after 6 straight touchdowns.
You may see this ball in the air now.
2nd and 11. Give us to DeHarnay, right side. He finds an opening. It cuts, and then it gets brought down by 2 or 3 tacklers.
What a one.
Number 47, the ball carrier.
He gets it across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Nice tackle by Jason Royce, number 33, the captain of the team.
46-yard line.
So let's see, he's got to get to the 47-yard line, the Fall Mountain 47, so it'll be 3rd down and about 7 yards to go.
You mentioned he hasn't put that ball in the air yet in regulation.
Misdirection, Turcotte, he's got a score so far in this game. On that play, he's got one man to beat, and he gets by him, and there he goes.
Nice block.
There he goes, he's knocked out of bounds at about the 5. Turcotte, what a game.
Boy, he juked on that there. One tackler to beat, and he did it, and then 2 blue jerseys come up and gave a good block.
Oh, we got a flag.
Oh, there is a flag. Way
holding.
up the field, too.
So they're going to have to work on execution now. It could be a lack of enthusiasm, but they're committing an awful lot of holding and clipping calls in this game.
You got that a hole about the 50-yard line.
Unless it's the sharp eye of these refs, but you got to imagine that they're just not trying to work as hard as usual.
You made a good point earlier, Steve, as far as the head linesman goes on an offside. If they're lining up before the ball is snapped in the neutral zone, I think they should have a ruling of yelling to the ball player, 33 or 34, get back before the ball is snapped, instead of throwing that yellow flag.
Keep the game going. Well, they bring the ball back to the 40, so it'll be 3rd down and 11 or 12 yards to go for Somersworth. See if they go to the air. Back to pass. Oh, it's a draw play. DeHarnay is going to get a 1st down. DeHarnay gets it to the 45. Good run.
He's fast. He gets faster every week he carries that ball. Good shifty back.
46-yard line will be a 1st and 10.
Ball is placed on the 46. 1st and 10 for Somersworth. 6:06 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
As you brought up before the game started, with the big line that the Toppers have, they wear that opposing team out. And this is about the time.
All right, Somersworth takes a timeout as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. 39-8 is our score. Marty's is located in Dover at 669 Central Ave. First and 10 for Somersworth. They have the ball on the Fall Mountain 49-yard line. 5:50 remaining here in the third quarter of play. The give right up the middle, Kevin Hebert. Hebert really hasn't got a hold of that ball too much in the second half. He brings it down to the 40.
They have a tough time bringing him down. They have 50. Nate Rudolph couldn't take him down alone. Steve, you wonder, the division that the Toppers are in, they're playing the same teams in their division. There's no contest, and they go out of their division to play teams in Division 3 and beating them. Do you think that maybe they should be jumping up?
I think if they stay as, if they're 4-time state champs, that their possibility should be Class 3. That's where they belong. Down to the 30 and another first down for Somersworth.
You're right, they do belong there, but the NHIAA ruling is it goes according to the registration of the number of students in school, and according to that, they belong in the division that they're in. But as far as being competitive, they should be in Division 2.
That was by DeHarnay, and it's the first down. The ball is on the 30. I think this first line wants to score one more time. DeHarnay left side, big opening, and he gets it down to almost the 15-yard line.
Boy, he shoots out of there like a bullet. They just give him that seam in the line, and he's on his own from there on. He's fast.
Ball's on the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Somersworth.
These fans here are enthused. They're on their feet. They want another score.
All right, let's see what happens now. 1st and 10. They're looking to score once again, but the ball is dropped. Dumace has to hold on and gets it up to the 15 anyway.
Big number 54, Nate Baker, in on the tackle. Broken play.
They place the ball just over the 15. It'll be 2nd down and about, it'll be a long 9 or short 8 or something. Hebert, right side, drags forward inside the 10. Nice run by Hebert as he dragged tacklers.
Certainly did. He was tackled just about on the line of scrimmage, and he gained that on his own. Big, powerful runner.
So the ball is placed just inside the 10. 3rd down and about 3 for the Toppers.
You know this is a 4-down territory for the Toppers. They won't give it up on 3rd.
Who's going to get the ball? I say Turcotte for his 3rd score. Let's see. No, it's DeHarnay. DeHarnay skips forward, gets it down to the 5.
Boy, he looked like a ping pong on that, going back and forth. Got hit hard. That'll do it. Well, Steve, you got 4 downs, 1st and goal, 4 downs to do it. What are the odds of them not scoring?
1st and goal from the 5.
You're right about that extra exercise that Dumace gets going back and forth.
Who do you think is going to get it?
They'll probably give it to Hebert on the first try.
I was just going to say Hebert probably, and he does get the call. He's is he going to make it? Oh, that was a great effort by Kevin Hebert. He was hit at the line of scrimmage and dragged tacklers forward all the way into the end zone.
And we got the signal for a TD.
That's his 3rd score of the afternoon.
He did that on his own, more or less, after he got by the line of scrimmage. But he's a powerful kid, very strong.
That makes it 45. Here goes the point after attempt by Dan Devlin. Takes his time and puts it right straight through.
No problem.
2:48 remaining. It's 46-8 our score. Checking the Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. We'll be kicking for the Toppers. Short boot, caught at the 25. That is John Toll. Toll brings it across the 35.
There's your substitute, went in there, made a good Eric Piazza.
All right, so we're getting a lot of the substitutes in now.
Eric stands at 5'10". He's only a junior, 168 pounds.
1st and 10 for Somersworth on their own 37.
Keep it in the air.
46-8. Well, busting into the line, a good run. That's Toll on the carry, almost makes it to the 1st down marker.
Did it all on his own. He had trying to get his number on his back, but he kept going. Number 25, Hebert.
Well, that was Tyler Haskell on the carry that time, and a good run. Got it to the 45. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Second and 2 for the Wildcats. Minute 42 remaining in the third quarter.
Long count.
Over the middle. Oh, there's a drooping long pass, and Turcotte breaks it up. Boy, he just floats those passes.
Oh, just Turcotte. I believe if that ball that stayed in bound, he would have had another interception.
So it's incomplete pass. It's third down and 2.
Turcotte does a nice job of defending that.
Third and 2. Let's see if they're going to go for a pass when they just need 2 yards for a first down.
Over the line.
There they go. And he's not going to make the first down. He's not going to make it as he cut back to the right side and lost
See where
yards.
he spots it. Huh?
That was a gimme. He gave him a couple extra yards, but it's nowhere near a first down.
Length of the ball. That was a gimme on the length of the ball he gave him. I still don't think he has it.
Now we got a minute 24 remaining here in the third quarter.
One end of the field to the other. Take a look at it. Nope.
Nope, still is a half yard or less.
They're still measuring. 2 chain links.
I don't think they need to be that technical just yet in this game.
You're right, Steve. They don't. This is where you use some judgment on that. And just keep the game moving.
And about the 47-yard line.
Fourth and inches.
Yeah, he took a ruler out of his back pocket.
Fall Mountain might as well go for it. Even a quarterback sneak, if they jump quick enough, they should be able to get it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Fourth and inches, they're going to go for it. Minute 18 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
Linebacker's right up there.
Everybody's up tight. They give it off, and it's a first down.
Yeah, got it.
Toll gets it for Fall Mountain as he gets it close to the 50-yard line.
Oh, you had number 75, Mr. Boston, right in there. In on the tackle.
Probably just enough time for one more play here in the third quarter.
Not if he puts it in the air. It seems as if the fans want some action.
Yeah, it's very quiet here, and it's long afternoon not only for Fall Mountain, but really for everybody. Quick opener right over the middle, complete.
That's good.
So they finally completed that pass. They've tried it 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. 89, Eric Pippin in on that tackle.
So the ball is in Somersworth territory on the 46-yard line. It'll be second down and 5.
Took Hebert out.
They better hurry. They've got about 15 seconds remaining here in the third quarter of play.
Maybe they just barely get it on.
Just 5 seconds.
Maybe.
Are they going to try to get it off? Yes, they are. 3, 2, 1. They got it off just in time. Up the middle, a big opening.
There you go.
Busting out in the open, Tyler Haskell going for the sideline. Still going. And one of the last people gets him.
Well, I'll tell you, they got about a dozen cheerleading for Fall Mountain, and they're showing some enthusiasm. A lot of noise from across the field.
Brought down to about the 4-yard line, but that ends the third quarter of play. 46-8 is our score as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard. All right, we have, as we start the fourth quarter, Fall Mountain in a goal line situation. First and goal from about the 3-yard line.
Well,
Give us the Toll, and he doesn't go anywhere.
Had a horde of blue tacklers on there. 56. Get in on the play. Scott Volcomer.
Good enough. Lost a yard. It's back to about the 4. Second and goal. Now let's see if Fall Mountain can score again.
Yeah, well, remember, folks, this is their second team on that line for the Toppers.
Passing situation out.
Got it.
And it's complete. Complete to Tanner Royce, the second score of the game for Fall Mountain. He scored both times.
Big tall fella, too. 7.
It's the first time he caught a 9-yard touchdown pass, and this time it was a 4-yarder.
Yeah, he's saying 6'2", 180. Big tall fella. They'll go for the 2.
Oh, they're going for 1 this time. Here comes the snap, or is it? Yeah, there it is. There's a kick. Nice kick. Very nice. 46-15 is our score.
Hilltop Chevrolet, Route 108 in Somersworth, is proud of their service department. In fact, there's been a 50% increase in business over last year, and it's because of a genuine commitment to quality care. Tune-ups, brakes, exhaust, general and major engine repair, plus Hilltop's specialty. Computerized alignment service, utilizing the most advanced and accurate system on the market today for any vehicle from a Geo Metro to the huge Kodiak dump truck. Hilltop's goal is to keep your vehicle in the best mechanical condition possible. Trust in Hilltop Chevrolet, located on Route 108 in Somersworth.
Little shot free kick, get the control of that ball again. You know, this is going to look like Somersworth got a weak point by them scoring 15 points. Remember that this is a second and third team that's in there.
11:20 remaining. 46-15 is the score. Russell kicks off right to Hebert. And Hebert loves to return these footballs. This time he's hit. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. As he bounced off a couple of players, he wants to go all the way. Look at that. All the way.
Flags, no flags.
From about the 25, I believe.
And he was hit 2 or 3 times, just shook off the tacklers, and a nice gallop all the way to the touchdown. And again, I say we don't see any yellow flags. Beautiful run.
That's his 4th.
Again, I got to say, with the power that he has, he does pretty well. Mike, pretty big boy.
Somersworth calls for a timeout. With 11:05 remaining, it's now 52-15. So Somersworth will try for the point after. High snap. Oh, they're getting that point after down pat.
Right down the tee.
As it's now 53-15.
Long way to go. 11:05 left in the 4th.
Troy Brown will be kicking off once again. What's this, about the 100th kickoff? Something like that.
Well, 4th period. You keep mentioning long ball game, but this was more or less expected. Somersworth has got a powerful team. They were on a game today.
Kick comes down to inside the 20.
Bingo.
Knocked out of bounds is Tanner Royce. So Fall Mountain will take over at about their 28-yard line.
Got to give Jason Lever credit on that. Force him out of bounds. You know, we mentioned all the scouts coming down here today, see what Somersworth has from Sauhegan, St. Thomas, Laconia, Milford, and Dover. But they're not going to get too much information today, I don't believe.
No.
They'll get it from their second and third team.
1st and 10 for Fall Mountain. Rolling out is Pellerin, looking down the middle pass, and we've got another flag. Got another flag.
Tell you, on that play there, Mike Hebert, if he didn't slip, he would have had an interception.
You know, we may want to mention one of our sponsors, Gino Hardy, recently had a golf tournament that money goes to the Cancer Society and was very successful, extremely successful.
Very much so, and he's been with us a long, long time.
He worked hard on that golf tourney, and it paid off well, not for him, but for the Cancer Society. We congratulate him. They certainly have a nice place over on in Somersworth.
Right.
Their subs are best in town.
Not too far from GE.
First and 25 or 20, I don't know. Oh, look at this, breaking out into the open.
Fast.
Oh, that's Tyler Haskell as he got the first down. Whoa.
Well, I'll tell you, that's the first time they really showed some action. He really threw it right down there.
The 30-yard line. I think I was 26 on the play.
So another first down for Fall Mountain.
Did he start on this game?
I don't know.
He didn't. He's one of their subs. He's only a freshman.
Boy, he's a bright light of the future.
Probably found something today.
First and 10 for Fall Mountain on their own 43. Up the middle. Haskell again. So now they're going to him more often.
Yeah, work once, do it again. Big number 55 in on the tackle.
Tyler Haskell
Wayne McKay.
on the carry.
5-yard pickup.
5 at the 48-yard line.
So it's 2nd and 5. The ball's on the 48.
They'll probably keep him in there, but I think they'll gap that hole, the top as well.
On the right side, Haskell again gets another first down. Haskell has been the shining star for the Wildcats.
That's Tyler, too. They got a couple of Haskells. This is Tyler Haskell, number 34, 5'10", 170 pounds. As I mentioned, only a freshman.
First and 10. The ball is on the 37-yard line. Somersworth's 37. Has Fall Mountain moving with the ball. That took that toll about 5 yards to get to the line of scrimmage. He was back so far. He ended up gaining a couple of yards, but well, you'd think he'd want to be a little bit closer to the ball.
And good blocking by the whole front line of Fall Mountain.
One of the many on the tackle. 3-yard pick up, 2nd and 7 at the 35.
They seem to be moving that ball now on the ground, which is nice to see. So,
Second down, 2nd and 7. The ball's on the 35. Back to pass. Hard rush. Gets the ball away. Oh, almost intercepted.
No flag. There it is. A long delayed call on that. Long delay.
Oh, boy. Going against Somersworth. Mike Hebert was the one there that looked as though he was going to make the interception, and then they call interference.
See, this judgment call, you have two fellas going for the ball, both going for the ball. There shouldn't be any flags on there.
Well, we certainly had our share of flags today.
Anybody can go after that ball. It's like a loose ball up there. Both teams have the right to go after it.
First and 10, the ball is on the 20. Fall Mountain threatening here in the 4th quarter.
Oh,
that looks like some movement on Fall Mountain's part.
There was. That's good. There's no flag.
24, Tyler Haskell on the carry.
About a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7 at the 60.
Clock moving right along.
That's what we like to see, right, Jim?
Well, with the score of 53 to what, 15?
Yeah.
Favor the Toppers.
Time to wrap it up. 2nd and 7. Ball's on about the 17. Give on the left side. Big opening for Tyler Haskell as he brings it across the 15 to about the 12.
The 34, Tyler Haskell on the carry. 26, Ryan Keith, and number 13, Scott Hudson, in on the defense.
Let's see, they place the ball.
3 at 13 yards.
It's about the 13, so it'll be third down and, long two.
Yeah, they may have found somebody today, and you can rest assured he'll be their bread and butter runner to get those yardage, and he'll probably get it again, Steve.
2.5 yards for a first down. The ball's on the 13. Quick over the middle.
Nice.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
There it is. Close to a touchdown as they say, yeah, is he in?
Yeah, he gave
Okay.
the signal.
Pass is complete.
Yeah.
Number 33.
No.
Oh,
They
one,
say
Well,
he's on the half-yard line.
I did see on there, and you'll see it on your film, that head linesman give the signal of a touchdown.
So it's first and goal from the half-yard line. Will they score, Jim? And does it matter?
Big 34, they should give it to. He did all the work
Yeah.
coming down the field.
He gets it, and he gets the score standing up. So they've at least made a respectable score out of this.
Certainly did. Got to give him credit. You know, it's not easy being out there behind 53 to 21.
6:57 left in the first quarter.
Still got a long way to go. 6:57.
All right, they're going for one? Yeah, they're going for two. Or are they? They're going for the point after?
Yeah, they got the tee down.
Okay. Here's the snap. Last time he really blasted it through and he does it again.
Good.
53-22 is our score as we check Marty's Friendly Market scoreboard one more time. 6:57 remaining. All right, let's see the kickoff. Oh, nice boost.
Got a lot of leg.
Nice boot. Dan Devlin gets it back at about the 8-yard line looking for the ball. And he'll be starting it up. Look at him go. And he breaks out in the open. He's got one man to beat. And he's hit and knocked down. He's mad.
I think if he went to his left, he probably would have did it. He had a good blocker coming up behind him. Good run.
Excellent run. I thought he was going to repeat what Kevin did just previously on the kickoff return, but he gets it in good field position. We've got another quarterback in there.
Usually happens, Steve, when they bobble the ball and there's a couple of seconds last before they pick it up. Before you know it, they're off and running.
Here's a familiar name, Larry Frankor, quarterbacking now.
Oh, he's for an old freshman there. Great future.
Look at that opening on the right side. Jeff Finney picks up good yardage.
Gain of about 7 to the 30-yard line.
Larry Franker, that's quite a name and well known in Somersworth. Had a coach here for many years called Jeff Franco, which will be honored tomorrow.
Along with others. Meaning,
we'll say it.
Yes, Jim, we're honored that you're among the first inductees, and it is quite an honor to be among the first.
Let them grind that.
Mike Hebert fighting for a few yards, gets it up to the 30.
This is a great thrill for freshmen here, being in a varsity game.
A short 3 at the 30-yard line.
So it's third down and about 2 yards to go for Somersworth.
Clock ticking.
We're down to 5:37 remaining. Give us to Finney once again, and Finney gets a first down as he gets it close to the 20.
And remember, you've got second, third, fourth teams in there. A lot of freshmen and sophomores playing right now, and they're looking pretty good.
Looking very good. As the ball is placed on the 21-yard line, first and 10 for the Toppers. And we've seen several very good substitute quarterbacks. Larry Frankor, who's in there right now, doing a great job. on the left side. That time,
oh, nice play.
that time it just didn't go anywhere.
John Toole smelled that play right out. Went right in on the play and the tackle.
4-yard line. Second and 14 at the 25-yard line.
So the ball is brought back to the 25. It'll be second down and 14 for the Toppers. 4:40 remaining.
Might get a chance to see Franco and see what kind of an arm he has. They give him a chance to pass.
And he's going to pass. Sets and he fires, and incomplete as he got hit hard. He got hit real hard.
Certainly did.
But he had a lot of poise as he was being rushed.
He just found out that he's playing varsity ball. That's the time you're a freshman, Steve, and you get initiated. He shook it off. He's got a second win.
So the ball remains on the 25-yard line. Third and 14. See if they go to the air once again. Well, the give is to Finney on the right side. Finney gets it to about the 20.
24, Jeff Finney, a 4-yard pickup. About the 20-yard line will be 4th and 9.
Looking good, Jeff Finney. It's only a sophomore. Runs nice.
Fourth down for Somersworth.
Timeout, Toppers.
And they call for a timeout with 3:58 remaining. All right, 4th and 9. The ball is on the 20-yard line. Franco calling signals. Goes back to pass. He's being rushed. He's trying to get out of the... Oh, he gets hit and dropped. Just couldn't get away from those tacklers.
It was a big, big rush. Good blitz by number 32. Did a nice job. Tim Patch.
So the ball is turned over to Fall Mountain.
Well, as you mentioned, it's nice to see these kids in there because they're out there 5 days a week. They're getting hit, working out with the varsity. Nice to see them getting in there and playing. Put it in the air, Steve.
Look at that. There goes Tyler Haskell again as he gets it close to a first down.
I'll tell you, that's putting a smile on the coach there, watching this number 34, the way he's running today.
First down, yeah.
John Looper is the head coach, and assistant coach is Hank Beecher. JV coach Kevin Hicks.
43-yard line.
Yeah, they may come back with a vengeance next year, led by this Tyler Haskell. Well, they give him a first down on that. 1st and 10, the ball's on the 33-yard line. Boy, I'll tell you that fellow's back at least 5 yards, and it takes forever for him to get to the line of scrimmage. He gains a yard, even though he ran about 8 yards.
Very slow in starting. Scott Hodgson in on that play. Scott Hodgson, 5'10". He's only a freshman, so watch out for this team in the near future.
Second down and about 8. The ball is on the 46-yard line. 2:30 remaining. On the right side, a gain of a couple. That was Haskell once again.
56, Scott Volkamer on the tackle.
Ball just shy of the midfield stripe. It'll be 3rd down and 4. The ball on the Fall Mountain 49.
53-22, Toppers on top.
Minute 50 remaining.
Yeah.
Quick out pass, and it's incomplete off the fingertips.
Should have been caught.
Of Tanner Royce. Yes, he should have had that one.
Good pass right off his hands. There again, he tried to run with the ball before he caught it.
4th down and 4 for Fall Mountain. Ball just shy of the midfield stripe as time is rapidly closing here. Minute 40 remaining.
Long ball game.
See if he goes to the air. Option play, first time they've used it.
Oh, 87.
That's Tanner Royce, and he gets it back to the line of scrimmage. That's as far as he could go.
Tackle by Mike on Cargo. He was lucky to get that ball. He got it right off the shoe tops.
That's the first time they've used that option, and it certainly didn't look well.
They give up the ball, huh?
So Somersworth can just run out the clock.
Eat it up.
And have a 4-0 record on the season.
Coming out of that huddle with a lot of snap.
Larry Francor still quarterbacking the team right now. Good handoff and a good run, about a 9-yard run for Ryan Frost.
You're right, Steve, on that handoff. He hit that ball quite well, that he froze the linebackers. Made that run possible.
Down to 50 seconds remaining.
And counting.
Up the middle.
There he goes.
Hard run. Down to the 30. That was Mike Hebert. So we've got 32 seconds. The clock is still running. Time for about one more play.
Get a lot of Heberts and Hodgtons on the squad.
Sort of the Somersworth signature. All right, 14 seconds left. They're going to try for one last play. And they just down the ball, ending the game. And so the final score of this afternoon's game, Somersworth defeats Fall Mountain 53-22. Somersworth goes 4-0 on the season, undefeated. They're looking forward to another undefeated year. They've got a couple of tough opponents ahead of them, namely Sauhegan and the big one against Laconia.
Laconia, which will be played here. But we more or less expected a game like this today. They were out of their classes, Mountain Hilltopper Wildcats. But we'll see some good games, as you mentioned, between Sauhegan and Laconia.
For Jim Fabiano and Jamie Porman, our cameraman, I'm Steve Lewis. Thank you for this afternoon's contest. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. 46-15 is the score. It also kicks off right to Hebert. And Hebert loves to return these footballs. This time he's hit. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. As he bounced off a couple of players, he wants to go all the way. Look at that. All the way. Flags, no flags. From about the 25, I believe. And he was hit.
Nard's TV and Appliance Store, 74 High Street in Somersworth, has a showroom full of appliances, including